What's up, my friends? We're going to be talking about 3 fragrances that are at the top of my favorite lists, and we're going to be offering you the fragrance notes for those, and then we're going to give you a more affordable alternative. Then we're going to be comparing the fragrances to each other. So the first fragrance that we're going to talk about is Angel Share by Kilian. We're going to be talking about the fragrance notes that are in here, and then we're going to offer you a more affordable alternative, and we're going to say, is it worth it? Is the alternative worth it? How does it match up against the original? So we're gonna be talking about that. Then we're gonna bring up our second fragrance, which is Santal 33. We're gonna break down the fragrance notes, and then we're gonna give it an honest comparison to the more affordable fragrance clone that I have that matches this one. So we're gonna break it down with that. And then the last but not least, we're gonna be talking about Baccarat Rouge 540. I don't have a physical bottle on me, but I've been wearing it for a long time. So I'm gonna give you the fragrance notes for this guy. We're gonna break down the comparison to the fragrance clone that we have that's more affordable and cheaper. So we're going to talk about those 2 fragrances. So let's jump right in. What's up, my friends? The first fragrance that we have on our list is Angel Share by Kilian. And let me just say, this fragrance packs a punch. When it comes to longevity, when it comes to projection, this is a perfect fragrance for both men and women. I've definitely smelled it on men, and I've definitely smelled it on women. I love wearing this one because the compliments flow in like crazy. It's unbelievable how many people ask me the fragrance that I'm wearing. It is fantastic, my friends. So let's refer to our trusty website, fragrancelocator.com, to really break down the different fragrance notes that are in this guy. So we're going to start off with the top notes. The top notes are cognac, middle notes are cinnamon, tonka bean, oak, and hedione, and then base notes of vanilla, praline, sandalwood, and candied almond. And I think the most prominent notes within this fragrance are the cognac notes, the cinnamon and tonka, and also the vanilla. All of those notes really come together to pack such a supreme punch to guarantee you to get compliments. Now, when I bought this bottle, I did buy the 1.7 fluid ounce. I just had to double check to make sure that's the one I bought. But when I bought this, it was around $300. I bought it at a nearby department store, which now looking back, I could have found a better place, especially like now that I know a bunch of different companies. Anyways, bygones be bygones. It's a solid fragrance, $300 price tag. Definitely worth it because it has high quality ingredients, in my opinion. But if you don't want to pay top dollar like that, if you want a more affordable alternative, then I would highly recommend Tonka Gold by the company Australia. It is a fantastic fragrance. We're going to break down the fragrance notes within this guy, and then we're going to give it a spray comparison test. So when it comes to Tonka Gold, we have notes on the top of cognac, which is very similar to the tonka bean, middle notes of cinnamon, which is definitely like the one that I was just mentioning. And then it has a plum note in there, which is pretty interesting because I can't really tell that there's a plum note in here, but maybe it just is added to add some body and wholeness to it. And then middle notes of iris and myrrh, and then base notes of tonka, vanilla, and sandalwood. Very similar when it comes to the fragrance notes to Angel Share. So these definitely do smell similar. I would say, in my opinion, they are almost identical. You wouldn't even be able to tell the difference. It is so smooth, so sweet. The only difference I would say is that when it comes to longevity and projection, Angel Share does slightly beat it a little bit, just because I think it has better quality ingredients and better quality fragrance notes. I get about 8 to 10 hours out of Angel Share. Lately, this past week, Tonka Gold is anywhere from 5 to 7 to 6 to 8. So it's not that big of a difference. If I had to really give you an honest answer of what I think about Tonka Gold in comparison to Angel Share, I definitely think it is worth the hype. So if you're looking for a more affordable alternative to Angel Share, I would highly recommend Tonka Gold by the company Australia. My friends, I will put a link in the description to each one of these fragrances. That way, if you want to find it online or you want to buy it yourself, I'll put the link in the description. But there you have it. Our first one, Tonka Gold, does deliver, does smell like Angel Share, and I would highly recommend. Now let's jump into fragrance number 2, and that is Santal 33. And the one that I think emulates this one the best, there are so many different fragrance clones on the market, and I've tried so many of them, but nothing has hit it out of the park like Woody Sandalwood from Dossier. Now there is a slight difference when it comes to these fragrances that only fragrance connoisseurs can tell the difference, but the everyday common person would not even know. You could tell them that you're wearing Santal 33 and they would believe it, because they don't have the nose that us fragrance connoisseurs have. There is a slight difference. However, I think Santal 33 is phenomenal. If you know me, if you've been around for a while, you know I'm a huge Le Labo fan. It's one of my favorite fragrance companies by far. Now, when it comes to Santal 33, we only have the top notes available. The other ones are a mix of, they could be in the middle, could be on the top, could be at the bottom. So when it comes to the top notes, it has sandalwood, leather, papyrus, and Virginian cedar, which is phenomenal. And then middle notes of cardamom, violet, iris, and amber. Those are nestled in the middle or either the base. But let me just say, this is a compliment monster. It is a projection beast, and it is a longevity hero. Now, when it comes to woody sandalwood, let's break down the notes that are in here. This one is also a projection master and a longevity scholar. So let's see what it has within the notes. So it looks like it has top notes of violet leaves, cardamom, middle notes of cedar and broxin, cypriol oil, orris, and then base notes of sandalwood and musk. You're gonna pay significantly cheaper for this guy. You're gonna get this one for around, I'd say 60 bucks. This one's gonna cost you around $300. I would say this, my friends. I'm a Le Labo fan, so I'm a little bit biased. I would definitely buy this over woody sandalwood. But if you can't afford this or you're looking for a more affordable alternative, I would highly recommend that woody sandalwood definitely lives up to the hype. It definitely delivers, and the normal person wouldn't be able to tell the difference. And
So
Tonka Gold, you could get it anywhere
just to
between
see
like 50
how it
and
performs.
40 bucks. It is
Love
super
the pressurized
affordable.
atomizer.
Definitely
Knocks it out
smell
of the
the
park.
cardamom on the top notes of this one. Definitely smell the sandalwood. It's a little bit more aromatic than I would say the Santal 33, but it definitely packs a punch. Can so smell the amber as well, which is super apparent. It does lean a little bit sweeter, and with the Santal 33, you don't get much of a sweet note. In fact, you don't get any sweet note when it comes to this one. Atomizer check. It's not the best atomizer, but let me just say it is a masterpiece when it comes to performance. This one definitely lasts multiple days. Projection, it's a compliment monster. The scent trails are through the roof. So let's break it down. When it comes to woody sandalwood, does it deliver for being a fragrance clone of Santal 33? And if you ask me, absolutely yes. Would I let it take the place of Santal 33? Heck no. I love Le Labo. I love Santal 33. It's a staple in my collection. Finally, my friends, we're going to talk about none other than Baccarat Rouge 540. I don't have a physical bottle on me, but I'm not going to let that stop me because I've tried this fragrance several times, and let me just say I adore it. It's so popular for a reason. However, it's over $400, sometimes $500 to make that purchase. So we're going to break down the fragrance notes that are in Baccarat Rouge 540, but before we do, I want to introduce you to the best Baccarat Rouge fragrance clone that I've ever smelled. And believe me, I smelled almost all of them, but none deliver quite like Le Prestige Bold by the company Cottelage. This one is fantastic. It is a beautiful body of work. It is not very synthetic or acidic at all. In fact, it mimics that of Baccarat Rouge 540 almost to the T. It's definitely not an identical clone, but it's for sure an inspired by. This is a high quality fragrance. So let's first break down the fragrance notes that are in Baccarat Rouge 540 so that we can really get a gist of the difference. So when it comes to Baccarat Rouge 540, we're seeing on the top end here, we're seeing saffron, jasmine, and then in the middle we have amberwood, ambergris, hedione, and then base notes of fir resins, cedar, sugar, and broxin and oak moss. And let me just say, Baccarat Rouge 540 is slightly sweeter than Le Prestige Bold, but you couldn't even tell the difference. Only the fragrance connoisseurs could really tell the difference. It is a beautiful fragrance that I highly recommend if you can afford the hefty price tag. Now, folks, let's break down Le Prestige Bold. Let's see what the fragrance notes are. It has top notes of saffron, bergamot, coconut, and then middle notes of violet, jasmine, driftwood, patchouli, sandalwood, and vanilla. So when we compare these two fragrances, I would say that Le Prestige Bold, you couldn't even tell the difference. It knocks it out of the park. So if you ask me, my friends, does Le Prestige Bold smell like Baccarat Rouge and does it deliver? I say absolutely yes. It is a fantastic inspired by fragrance of Baccarat Rouge. people won't even be able to tell the difference. And the beautiful part about it is it's so affordable. You could get it close to $40 and people would assume you're wearing the $400 fragrance. It's unbelievable, my friends. It is a wonderful fragrance cologne, probably one of my favorites. So if you're in the market for Baccarat Rouge 540 and you don't have the money, I'd go ahead and go with Le Prestige Bold. Once again, my friends, I'm gonna put all the fragrance links in the description in case you wanna pick them up. I'm gonna provide you with that. My friends, I hope this video helped you. We have way more cologne videos coming your way. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We do giveaways every month. This month, we're doing an Angel Share cologne giveaway. So make sure you're subscribed because all of our subscribers are gonna get a chance to win. And if you win this month, you could still qualify for next month because there's no limit. There's no limits here at Drew de Parfum. My friends, make sure to like this video as well. Drop a comment of a future video you'd like me to see. Also, guys, if you wanna watch more videos from us, we're gonna put one up right here and then one up right here. Guys, let me know what you think. God bless you. I hope this video helps. We'll see you next time.